Hello, my name is Michael Johnson. I'm the editor of the Southern Cross for the Catholic Diocese of Savannah. Today is the first of one of our many future podcasts and videos, and I'm here with Jayne Stefanick, and we're going to be speaking about the World Day of Families that's coming up. Jayne, how are you?
Good. I'm great. Thanks for having me, Michael.
Good. And thank you for doing this. We're going to get better at this, and we really appreciate your help and your participation. So, World Day of Families, right? That's out in the future. When is the main event of the World Day of Families?
Well, the World Day of Families is celebrating its 10th, actually, World Day of Families, and it's every 3 years, and it was actually supposed to be this June. But with the pandemic, they postponed it another year, so it'll be June 26th is the actual festival next year in Rome.
Very good. And as leading up to that, what are some of the events or activities that are happening?
Well, Pope Francis actually designated this as the Year of the Families. It's the 5th anniversary of his apostolic exhortation, The Joy of Love, Amoris Laetitia. And so he designated March 19th of this year to June 26th of next year as the Year of the Families. So we as a diocese are going to try to really celebrate that. And the first thing on the agenda is going to be a family video contest that we're going to put out there for all the families, where they can submit a short video of how they live out church in the family. And the grand prize is going to be a weekend at Tybee Island.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. I'm interested in see all the videos coming in.
Are there any parameters for the content, or is it just open, show us how you live your faith as a family?
Well, we're going to limit the videos to 5 minutes. So it's just, basically open parameters from that point, then how they live out their faith in the home.
And it's open to students, college students, entire families?
We're focusing on the families because that's what the exhortation is on the family and marriage. So the family is what we're focusing on.
Nice. And when will the contest begin, and what's the deadline to get materials in?
It begins June 1st, and it'll end September 8th on the Nativity of Mary. And then we will choose a winner by mid-September, so that the weekend is actually designated October 8th through 10th on Tybee Island.
Very good. And are there, besides this video contest, and I can't wait to see what comes in, I hope there's a screening, are there any other activities or events that are diocesan or at the parish level?
Well, Pope Francis designated for the first time this year a special day for our elderly and grandparents, and that is the fourth Sunday. Will be on July 25th. So we as a diocese will be celebrating that day as well, with different resources going to parishes and how they can celebrate. And then also the diocese is also doing a pilgrimage to the World Meeting of Families this year with our own bishop. Bishop Parks will be joining us, and that will be next June, from June 18th through the 26th. So we will end the celebration with actually Pope Francis in Rome for the World Meeting of Families.
That just sounds absolutely wonderful. So how would one go about joining the pilgrimage?
Well, they could contact me, or they could go on our diocesan website where they have all the information of the pilgrimage in a week or two. We're still finalizing the agenda with Bishop. But yes, the registration will be open in a couple weeks.
And I know it's very early on. It's very early on in the game. How many people do you expect might come? Do you have a limit? How many would you like to come?
Actually, that's kind of changing with Bishop. So originally, he would like to limit it to like 40, 45 people. We don't want to make it too large because we want it to be intimate and where he'll be able to spend time with each of the pilgrims. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Anything else that your office does a great many things aside from this. What other activities do you have on your plate at the moment?
I always have stuff going on my plate, especially in the area of Respect Life. There's always something going on. We're right now we're trying to fight in support of the Hyde Amendment, because the government is trying to get rid of the Hyde Amendment. So,
for those who may not be aware, what is the Hyde Amendment?
Oh my gosh, you're putting me on the spot here. You just said the word domain of families.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just running.
So the Hyde Amendment has been in existence since 1976, and both parties have supported the Hyde Amendment. It prevents federal tax money and people's tax-paying money to go toward support abortion. So this legislation, this House, this Congress wants to throw out the Hyde Amendment, so taxpayers would be basically paying for abortion.
Gotcha.
And this is huge. So
it is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It is huge. Okay. Well, thank you. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk about?
No, that's good.
That's good. So, how can people reach you if they wanted to reach you for information about World Day of Families or the pilgrimage or the contest?
Well, they could call me, but I don't know my number.
So they could dial 912
201-4068, or they could give me on the website at Jayne Stefanick, STEFANIC @diosav.org.
Excellent, Janie. Thank you so very, very much.